even though there's still a tremendous amount of pushback and, but by our professional bodies and a lot of professional bodies. And even though the government has said, yes, we will look at that, there's been no changes to date. The regime that came out in the ruling has been finalised in that ruling. It's in place now. And look, we've had to deal with a couple of these over the last 6 months, and it's quite terrifying. Obviously, there are some related party dealings which you can solve fairly easily, like, for example, the related party leases and things like that. But the problem is, take for example these property development situations. And again, these trustees have tried to dot I's and cross T's, and but if for example you've got a so they've invested in a unit trust, a bunch of super funds invested in unit trust, and they've actually got a related party builder involved in the process. The number of related party transactions as part of that is huge, and all it takes is one significant one, and that could be in a world of hurt. So again, I guess including that was just more a reminder to people to be mindful of it. And I know of some cases where, when I've explained what the rules are and what the downside of falling foul of this is, these people have moved away from getting related party builders. And I don't know, maybe that's the intention of the ATO, I don't know, but the risks involved, or the potential big. And the additional paperwork, and I guess that's the thing too. Where you have related party dealings, the amount of additional, the additional sort of evidence that you need to ensure that you've actually met the rules is massive. Where there's a construction contract in place, well, you need to have evidence that the percentage, the cost plus margin you've used is commercial. You need to prove that the way the staged payments matches what happens in the real world. You've got to provide all this stuff where you don't need to do that with a third-party builder. So, yeah, I guess just a reminder to accountants to be mindful of this. And it is, I don't know, I think going forward, I think there's going to be a lot of instances where people get trip up on it and suffer quite heavily for it.